Hey guys, back again with another video. Sadly, I'm not here with anybody. I'm playing by myself. Playing Madden 2020. And right now, I'm gonna pick a random team. I'm gonna give it 3 random tries. That was one. You know what's that? Well, it looks like I'm going against the Colts today. Hold on. I'm gonna be playing a 5-minute quarter. In the rain.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA.
It is loud and it is wet here, Coach, as we welcome you inside CenturyLink Field on a patented rainy afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Seattle Seahawks. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Quick throw here to Hilton. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Luck. He'll check this down to Hines. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And a look at Seattle's defense.
Ezekiel Ansah.
The realest thing you would know about me is you would ever see me kick anything. Field goal, anything. Y'all would see me really kick anything. A field goal, punt, 2-point, well, y'all know what I mean. Y'all would really see me kick the ball. Only PAT though.
The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Pressure comes as he gets this one away. And now running right through him.
Yeah.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Seahawks are in great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. See Russell Wilson bringing out the Seattle Seahawks here. Russell Wilson, yeah, it's probably Lamar Jackson's MVP trophy, but he's still down there on the ballot with consideration. Quietly having one of his finest seasons ever. He should wind up coming close to his career high in touchdown passes, which was 35 from a year ago. Interceptions, Charles, still amazingly low. He'll likely finish single digits for the 2nd straight season.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Because during this holiday season, you know what he's like? He's like your go-to Christmas gift that you know you're going to love, and you absolutely have to have it. But at the same time, there's always that shiny new thing that comes along, right? Every year there's a new thing that hits. Lamar Jackson does that and takes the award away likely, because I do think that ultimately Lamar Jackson wins it. But when you look at it, you're wondering, how does Russell Wilson not win it? And we talk about that year in and year out with his dependability.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And they corral him just
so close.
Shy of the end zone. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be
Hold
second
up,
down.
wait a minute. Let me put some pimp in it.
Because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Carson. So a nice
touchdown. Come on.
Not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he will not be
touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson taking it in as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
I should have ran the ball.
I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I couldn't wonder. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15.
Now, why would you do that? Come on now. Y'all scared to get tackled?
Back onto the field come the Indianapolis Colts. And earlier when Jacoby Brissett first came onto the field, we were
after this game, tell me who y'all want me to play next. Like, I'm not done.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Naeem Hines, 75
he got lucky.
yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
They got lucky. That's it.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
After this, I might do another game.
Ready to get this drive underway. Here's Wilson. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Wilson. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss. But with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
And he will
touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. There he goes right side. And he will get into the end zone.
Now it's made up for the last time I didn't score 2 points.
That's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now it's Hines. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
From the 40 now on second down. Luck. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Second fumble of the day.
Shop at the 32-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. On second down, it's Carson. Refusing to go down. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the
Oh, they saw it coming.
And that one covered beautifully. Their
D, I finished your Baltimore and...
But you get Prince, it's
your free safety coming up to make the tackle.
Great observation because one of the cliches is that every defensive coach tells us in run defense we need all 11 to the ball in order to handle it.
I'm making a YouTube video of
the free
this.
safety begin dropping into
Why?
the
You
box.
think you like that or something?
So
Yeah,
nice
I like
job
that.
diagnosing and getting involved.
They'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
About 30 yards.
It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
Touchdown.
Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
That's it. Oh, no. We ain't doing that.
Hey, Carroll looks like he likes his chances with the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4. Wilson.
No.
Down he goes. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Colts are going to take over the football. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that failed 4th down conversion.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of analysis there on the sidelines. Was it the run?
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Quentin Jefferson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
That was a flag.
Contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
They're going to accept it.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here we go.
On second down, here's Locke. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They run with Hines, and he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Pressure comes, but it doesn't prevent him from getting off a good one here. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks offense. Now it's Wilson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and 1.
I made it over.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Wilson to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And just like
what am I talking about? I get ball back anyway.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you toned that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. Still going. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
I'm going to decline
it.
it.
Hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Oh, he got knocked.
Because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, now a leaping catch. He's got it. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll revert, and he will
touchdown.
Be denied into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown run. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Boom!
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown to the under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Barkevius Mingo, the former number.
Can I no,
Six pick. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept their minute by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go. Throwing on third down, Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of
I keep missing it.
Because that defensive line is eating them alive.
Here we go. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Last quarter.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was going for the
Dang,
man. And it's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Where they freak out to
Here's a
them.
1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Luck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Luck. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game up.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
How many sacks is that?
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
6?
On 4th down, Luck. And he's got Rodgers. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He's got Jack Doyle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen.
Y'all ain't going nowhere.
Right, they've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On third down, it's Hines, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. You have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet.
No.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What?
Time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now,
Where y'all at?
End zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. 2nd down and goal. Luck. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it,
I rushed the kicker, darn it.
why are you even going for it? Take the
It's
easy
a whole
one
flag.
and come back and try and get it later.
Important extra point up and through, and that will get them 1 closer. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having points,
Don't worry, they're not winning. We're still winning.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones at a first down.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL. We're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Tough.
Across midfield inside the 45. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Carson. Still on his feet. Pass it. Look at this. Middle of the field.
Touchdown. 44-yard touchdown.
Chris Carson, 44 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Dun, dun, dun.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the zone. And
oh, really?
to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. So now Luck and the Colts down by 16. Less than 90 seconds to go. Somehow they need to come up with a pair of touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. On first down, it's Luck. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Now Luck. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
7
Now Luck
sacks.
says, let's get going as he'll hustle him to the line. Throwing on second and long. Luck, throw complete there. Rodgers. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. From the gun on third down, Luck. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. On first down, Luck. Got it complete to Rodgers. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That's game.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the
Alright guys, I hope y'all like that video about me playing the Colts. They fought hard, but they didn't win. So I see you guys probably tomorrow. Like this video, subscribe, comment down below what teams you want me to play against.
It's kind of fun to watch these types of games.
And
How impressive is it that you travel with a Lambo?
I might be doing a video with my little brother soon, so look out for that. I'm going to try to live stream. If not, I still got videos coming up for y'all. So check out some of the content on my channel and Michael's channel. I forgot what Michael's channel was, so I'll see y'all later.